Alright, let's play Portal, the original game. Ooh, exciting. Alright, Portal is definitely one of my more favorite games as far as low-key games go. Definitely, probably not better than Portal 2 just because of my likes for games. However, I just really like it. Alright, so game theory time. Just some background on this game. I'll try to be quick here. Steam and Valve did not actually make, of course Steam didn't make it, Valve didn't actually make this game. It came from a concept from a game called Narbecular Drop, made in 2005 for free release on PC. It was made by a company called Nuclear Monkey Software. Gabe Newell, the co-founder of Steam and Valve, of course, I just keep getting these messed up, co-founder of Valve, saw this game, really liked the concept, grabbed it while he could, gave everybody at Nuclear Monkey Software a job at Valve to produce these games, and they came out with probably one of the most successful, arguably the most successful game in Valve's current launch release. Now, after they were hired, the game was released in 2007 with the Orange box bundle. It came with the Half-Life series and Team Fortress 2. So, and then that was released to the PC first, and then the Xbox 360, and later on the PlayStation 3, and it was later released in 2008 as its own game. Now I'll try to be brief here at this part. I know I'm trying to get to the game as fast as possible because most of you probably just want to see this gameplay. I'm sorry, I will make this as brief or just fast forward to when I start. Fun fact that Narbecular doesn't actually exist in the dictionary. It's not an actual word, thank God, or else I would be horribly mispronouncing it right now. It was chosen just basically to help primarily aid in search engine results, just as Minecraft did. Because if you Googled something under Minecraft and it didn't actually pop up with Minecraft, wowzers, that wouldn't happen. Also, there is an achievement in Portal 2 called Narbecular Drop that references the original concept and the original game, where players basically stand in a portal at one point during multiplayer in Portal 2, and while they're waving, they shoot the portal underneath them, and they teleport. Voila! Awesome. That's game theory for this game. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, start a new game here. You know, it's been a while since I've actually played this game, so hopefully most of it will be not too fresh in my mind, because that's actually what I'm afraid of. Okay, so we wake up, strange box, given controls to walk. Walking's always good. And we hear the music, the jingle from the actual song from the end of Portal 2.
Again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from Stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
I will absolutely refrain from doing just that. Alright, so first things first, this is your protagonist with the lovely fashionable boots that she's wearing. Yeah, let's get started. That's really the only time you see her. Okay, so ever played a puzzle game ever in your life, ever at all, ever, you'll notice that these start out extremely simple and then get more difficult as the game progresses, obviously.
Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit.
Whoops.
This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube.
Okay, well that's always good to know. Test Chamber 1, so that wasn't even Test Chamber 1. Alright.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super Button.
1500 megawatts. Powerful. Now, I do have to apologize because I have a cold and of course I locked us in. I have never been able to make that. That's, God, I don't know. Yeah, it's flu season, and that means I'm a victim of flu season. Yeah, let's see if we can just run in and get this.
Perfect.
Yes, came.
Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Oh, the horrible humor in this game never ceases to be funny to me. And that, my friends, is how you know you have the worst sense of humor out of any of your friends. And our first loading screen. Exciting. Okay.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grip, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
Well, that is just fantastic. Nothing better than a bloody mouth. Alright, so we are actually... Ooh, get up here. Alright, so we are actually able to get the portal gun. Excuse me, I have to go back on there. And...
Very good.
Ooh,
You
we're
are
good to
now
go.
in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you...
Oh, once again, I will not do that. I
Please
promise you.
proceed to the
Cross my
chamber
heart.
lock. Mind the gap.
Now, most of you probably know
Well
this,
then, remember,
but...
the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
It's really hard to actually talk during this game because you're constantly interrupted by GLaDOS. But, I guess, hey, that's what you get for having a game where you're completely by yourself. Quick loading screen, and we're off.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Okay, get over there. If you have played Portal 2 at all, you will notice that
Once
these
again,
levels...
excellent work. As part of a required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
I'm sure they'll keep their promise on that. Anyways, you'll notice that these puzzles are actually borrowed. I forgot to mention this earlier. From Portal 2 borrows all these portals up until one point where you go back into the environment. For the original part of Portal 1, for the first, I want to say almost the first chapter. At least a good third of the first chapter, up until you get the portal gun. And it's actually where you start. So, props for Valve for giving us a full circle beginning. Okay. Alright, so, go to here. I probably should have gotten that cube. Been helpful. And that's somehow touching that. Physics. Okay. Get on there. Get on there. Oh, so you'll do that, but you won't. And I'm pretty sure this is the part where it cuts
As
off.
part of a
Portal 2.
required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication.
What?
Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2...
You know, for a completely billion-dollar station, you're not exactly the greatest AI to ever exist. Then again, you are an AI, and for you to exist in the first place is actually amazing. If not impossible right now. So, I can't complain. Loading screens, though. I can complain about those. timing this right now. I really shouldn't
Safety
be.
is one of many enrichment center goals. The unbelievable. You
Subject name here.
must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
Absolutely. Now, anyways, yeah, I really shouldn't be timing this because YouTube has the whole you can record however long you want, which actually how it was before YouTube put that block on, and then Google bought them out, and a year later they took the block off. It's basically as long as it didn't exceed a certain amount. I don't remember how much it was, but as long as it didn't exceed it, you could upload it.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate. Good. Now use the Aperture Science
got it.
unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
Yeah, right. Not too hard. Then again, the first part of this isn't really that hard. But yeah, I'm just so used to YouTubers doing the whole 15 minutes, or I guess Let's Players. YouTubers really don't need to hit 15 minutes on every video, that'd be ridiculous. So...
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Always the academic type, GLaDOS. Never the morality type. Ah, missed it. Typically I can get, those have wow, they had a lot more times where you actually get to see yourself than I remember. I thought it was only a couple times, but whatever. In Portal 2, you're really more discreet. You can only do it that one time, and that's it, so unless you set it up yourself. Okay. Well, we'll hop on this and try not to fall on whatever that is. I can't help but to think somebody actually poured in a bunch of toxins in a room, in a completely sealed room.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
Solely for science, and apparently it's to enhance people to be scared and not actually die with the risk of death. Okay, well, it makes complete sense. Don't question it at all. I really hope that my volume on this mic is actually more than the game, because the game's currently overpowering me. And so is it overpowering my voice, jeez. I know it's cold season,
The
but it's not
Enrichment
cough
Center
season.
regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Impossible, eh? I think I disagree with that. Only slightly. Man, it moves. Portal gun in this game moves slower than the original. And voila.
Fantastic. You remain resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
Yeah, you could really call me the half-full type of guy. Just keep trucking. I don't think anybody says keep trucking anymore. Alright, so we are currently nearing the 15-minute mark in about a minute here, so let's see how far we get. I'm going to keep this to about a minute because the recordings are insanely long on this.
Hello again. To reiterate, previous one. Momentum.
Did they just try to explain physics? Physics! Alright. However, since we are nearing that 15-minute mark, and I really want to keep my videos right under that, we'll go ahead and leave physics for later. So, next time on Portal, we'll mess around with physics. See you then.